Hello! How are you guys? Happy Tuesday! How are you?
Hello.
Aggression. Hi Lychee. Hi Corey.
The hell are cheerleaders?
What? Oh, there's people that give you the most cheers.
You have so many cool things.
I know, right? I tried really hard to get all the cool things. You know, to have the cool things.
Tell me about this cool thing.
Because you can learn on your own.
No.
You know what? I have to go make sure this is actually live. The last time when you weren't here, I went live. It actually, like, it is? Okay, good. Because, yeah, last time I was here, for some reason, it was like, oh, yeah, you're not live. I'm like, but, okay. I'll restart. Not a big deal. What's up, everybody? What you up to? Sean's mad at Tyler, apparently.
Wait, just say hi.
He said hi to Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, Sean. Old Twan, baby. Switch gears. New song. No, I don't want to share it. Stop. Stop pressuring me. Good, Lychee. Good. I'm glad to hear you're good. That's good. So I was on Instagram Live for a little bit to kind of push people here. Didn't work, but whatever. It's the fact you try, right? Trying, that's important, right?
Basically.
Sure. Sure. Okay, hold on. So this is my last stream for basically a week. So I'll be back next Tuesday. Oh, here's a little gothy picture of me I've got lying around here. Oh, look how moody I am. Oh.
Sort of looks like you're drunk and you're about to fall.
Yeah, but I was like 18 or something. Or maybe even 16. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. Wait, it might have a timestamp. Hold on. Now I'm... Oh, is it on the back? No. I regret not putting the timestamp on some of these. Blast. Well, how's the audio, guys? Good? Good, good, good? Good? Good, good, good? Gabe, you're like not in the picture, so I don't know what you want to do about that. I don't know how much you care. Unless you want me to take you off screen and then like when a troll comes in, no, you gotta move it to the left. You can see it around here. There you go. Okay. Here is the edge of my paper. And what is the other edge of my paper? Oh, my hair. My hair's on everything. Long hair problems. Okay. I should probably do some outlines. Gabe, do you have a readily available ruler? Yeah, that's cool. Alright. What are you laughing at, Lychee? What happened? Who did a thing? See how she sounds like the Whistler? The little baby. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Adventure Time, the Whistler.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you do. Or the Jiggler. The little guy whose juices all came out and all he did was whistle. He was shaped like a barbell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just weren't thinking, right?
No, that was like one of the second episode.
It was pretty early. I'll give you that. Hi, Sniggle.
Hey, Sniggle.
Okay, good, Lychee. Good. perspective stuff. Are you doing a project, Lechi, or what are you doing? Bridge. Walk. Bridge. Old. How are you, Sniggle? Oh, man. I suppose I should put in stone. Burp, 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 burp. Hey, there we go. That's perfect. Oh. Oh, I like this idea. Okay. Let's maybe mostly do this. Oh, I'm sorry, Sniggle. Are you at work right now? Like you're working right now or what?
Mm.
Hello, my soggy britches. How are you? The soggiest of britches. Edgelord. Totally on the edge. All the time. Totes edgy. You gotta go in 30 minutes? Oh my. Oof, 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 oof. Doing some stuff tonight, you guys. I'm doing some stuff. Some out of the ordinary stuff. It's my day off now. Kind of. Not really. Honestly, I've just been kind of building the day up to be more than it is, and then I just kind of paralyze myself with, I don't know what to do, and so I don't do anything. You know those days? You ever have those days?
It's my day off. Finally, I'm gonna do all the things. And then you don't do anything.
It don't do anything. You really don't. Was anybody at Keystream earlier? I didn't even know she was streaming until she was done. I was like, oh. Hi, Io. Oh no, it's lagged. Is my voice lagging too? Oh, welcome. Were you one of the ones that was sent over from Tim's stream when somebody linked a bunch of our Twitches on it? Are you from that? Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you? Happy Tuesday. The weirdest day of the week. One of them. Awesome, Io. Am I saying that the way you want it to be said, Io? It's been, it's pretty cool that that person linked us, because usually Tim won't mention it himself, so it's really nice when everybody kind of pitches in and reminds everyone that, hey, we have stuff too. So, cool.
We exist.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you creep. You're allowed to creep. I'm fine with that. Yeah, Corey, I'm with you, man. Get a weekend. We all need a weekend. Except my weekend, I'm gonna be working. Well, we're glad to have you, Io. Oh, Saki. I love that emoji. I have no idea where you got it, but I like it.
Feels like some gamers really just take their face and...
I mean, if you got a good face, go for it. Like, you can make some pretty good emojis. We've proved that in the Discord. Oh, by the way, we have a Discord. If anybody wants to get down on that, it's a pretty fun one. It's pretty low-key, and I like that it's that way. We don't have too many people yet, so... Oh, I changed the command.
Mhm.
Sorry. There you go. Oh, I like that one too. Wow, that's the same guy? Weird.
Right? It's like different lighting.
Yeah, he needs to up the contrast in that other one.
Or one looks like it's natural lighting, and the other one looks like it's indoor lighting.
Hmm.
And then there's another one. It's all different lighting.
Oh, weird.
At least it's consistently inconsistent.
Consistently inconsistent.
Ah.
Yeah, there you go. Well said. This guy's just gonna be eating his lunch.
Oh, weird. There's like an 8-second lag. But I mean, that's normal. Or no?
Oh, no, I think that's one of them, because I've got two on mine. One was the one I called upon, the other one is the one that shows up every so often, I think. Yeah, I think we're still okay. I'm pretty sure. Thanks for the heads up, though, Jamie. I always appreciate that. Oh, I gotcha, Soggy. Anybody do anything cool right now? Like, Io, I assume you're an artist then, yeah? Is that a fair assumption? Because if so, feel free to share your Instagram links and everything in here. And then if you do end up joining the Discord, one of my favorite new channels we have is actually like, it's called the 10K Drawings channel. And it's meant for all the bad drawings you do. And it's really fun to just have everybody kind of dumping their bad drawings in because everybody knows they're bad, right? At least from their point of view. And it's fun to see what some people consider their bad drawings, you know? And sometimes you can get inspiration off of other people's bad drawings, so it's not always a bad thing, you know? But also, I think it's a form of catharsis and sort of just freeing to actually just get rid of your bad drawings, like show people your bad drawings, and then you get used to posting various qualities of your art, you know? And so then when you get to a point where you're posting on like Instagram and stuff, there really isn't any anxiety anymore, because usually anything you would post on Instagram then is better than what you post in the 10K drawings. So it ends up being pretty, I think, like, I don't know, it makes you a better artist, I think. Because then you're getting used to all your levels, you know?
I think also then it makes you, especially for those people who can't post daily, which is probably good if you want to grow as an artist on the social network platform. If you post daily on your Instagram or every other day or whatever, I think being able to post all your ugly stuff and being used to posting your ugly stuff and not minding that it's ugly, then you can post every day, and at least people get to see your growth. And I think that's
important. Yeah.
Instead of posting something once a month, and it's like, it's like people don't recognize you. But if you're constantly posting on Instagram, people are constantly looking at you and looking at your stuff.
This is gonna be. I wonder if I should have him actually eating part of it. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Maybe. But yeah. Well, congrats on starting your Instagram. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Congrats.
Great step. Great first step. If you can, post frequently and consistently, and find a good time that works for your art, you know. It kind of differs for some people when their art is best seen, you know? Like, I know sometimes Tim posts at like 2 a.m. I usually post at like 8 p.m. for my stuff. But I think depending on a style, you know, someone would post at a different time, all that biz. Sniggle, how's your project going? Are you here right now, or did you leave for your work going homeness? Remember to draw lightly for about 80% of the picture and then dark for the last 20 that you know where everything is in place. Otherwise, if you ever have to erase, you're going to have a hell of a time. He's going to have a little dandelion here he's eating.
Io, that's a great I love your flip through your sketchbook. It looks really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in there.
Lychee, oh no.
Oh no. Reformat it. Back up your stuff and reformat. Sniggle, you've been up too long. Go to bed, man. Or I guess you can't go to bed.
Oh, Sniggle. When you get home, go to bed, homie, okay? You're gonna need that energy for the weekend anyway. I think I'm gonna maybe get my hat instead. I don't know why I made this piece so big. I'm gonna make these into some big rocks too. And I have some moss and stuff kind of peeking out of these. That's totally cool, Sniggle. In 9 hours?
Dude.
What?
Jeez.
Are you working a double or something? Or, oh, I suppose you just got to work, huh? Why are you so tired, Sniggle? What have you been doing? And you gotta take care of yourself, man. Treat yourself better. Just do Coke. Yeah, obviously. Soggy, great call. Just, yeah. What? No, don't do that. Sniggle, was it you who was at the butcher shop? You're a butcher, or am I remembering somebody else? I'm sorry I forgot what you do. I'm a terrible friend. I made this mouse a little bit too much of a behemoth, I think. His head's too small. Actually, I might have him looking up this way anyway. See, I even drew too heavy over here, too.
Oh no, he's a stock sticks.
Oh, okay. Oh, much better. This is much better. Tangents. Tangents, y'all. Tangents. haven't drawn my own stuff in months. Has it been months? I think it's been months. I think the last time I actually remember drawing something that wasn't a commission was at Spectrum. That's the one I actually absolutely remember.
What did you do?
The mouse with the Chinese lantern fruit.
Oh yeah.
No, I love answering questions. Answer or ask whatever you'd like. How do we manage to live in the same place? Well, Tim bought a pretty big house, which is nice. Gabe and I live in the basement. Tyler and Sean live on the second floor. And then Key, Jonas, and Tim live on the third floor. So we've got about 2 to 3 people per floor. So that works out actually pretty well. But Gabe and I will probably be moving out in the next month or so, somewhere in there. So it should be easier for them. Because the kitchen gets a little crazy and sometimes bathrooms can get a bit nuts. But I think 7 might just be too much. But Tim gets new baby syndrome, we like to joke. So he gets really excited when there's potentially a new possibility for a roommate. So he usually kind of geeks out with that. But, I mean, it's got its pros and cons. I mean, it's got cons that any roommate type situation would. This person left dishes out, this person hasn't done their chore, stuff like that. Just like any roommate situation. I think it's more that Gabe and I are just kind of over having roommates because we're older, I guess. And I don't know, we just kind of want our own space and all that junk. But yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. No, Lychee, there's 2. But the first floor is Tyler and Sean. They live on the first floor there and there, right above Gabe and I. Gabe and I are on the bottom floor where the basement trolls. And then Tim, Key, and Jonas are on the third floor. Yeah. So they have their bathroom up on the third floor, and then there's another bathroom on the second floor.
Full bathrooms.
Yeah, Sarah, it's a lot of people. And I mean, I moved in here originally out of necessity because I needed a place. So it wasn't originally because it was an art house. It was just because I needed, shelter. I needed a place to go. And kind of the same deal with Gabe. We both needed a place. So, it just happened to be something that Tim was like, well, I bought a house. Do you want to come live in this house? And I was like, but it's in Wisconsin and Minnesota and Wisconsin, the whole. Anyway, so I was like, okay, screw it. Let's try it. And yeah, I've been here for 2 years now, and it's just, I'm not the type to live with people. I'm very bad. I get paranoid. I'm better at living either alone or with 1 or 2 people. But yeah, 7 is pushing it for me. So Gabe and I, in the next month or so, are apartment shopping. We actually found some nice ones. We like Wisconsin, and I like Wisconsin especially because it's like Minnesota, but it's a step to the side. And it's like the slate's wiped clean, so everybody I didn't like in Minnesota obviously is not here. But it still feels like Minnesota, so I like that. I mean, there are people that, I keep wanting to go back to Minnesota, but then I'm like, no. I know I'd run into somebody I don't want to see. So I'm happy just kind of trying to start over, I guess. Because there's a lot of bad blood there for me. Minnesota is still the most beautiful place I've ever been, and I wish I could live there still, but, stuff happens. Yeah, Sarah, it is, for the most part. I mean, I think the prices around where I live right now, which is kind of like 20 minutes out of Milwaukee, still kind of comparable to Minnesota prices, but the places Gabe and I were looking at are up north more, and up north more are, you know, cheaper. Similar to Minnesota's up north. It's a lot cheaper there. But yeah, I'm happier now. Are they chill mostly though? You mean my roommates, Lychee? Yeah, they're super chill, probably too chill. I think it's to the point where the chill sometimes dabbles into the inconsideration zone, which drives me a little nuts, but I think that could be either an age thing, or I have noticed a direct comparison with diligence with chores and how good you are at art. So the best artists in the house kind of fall back on their chores sometimes. But yeah. So like I said, Gabe and I are on the lookout for places. And we'll find some. It's just we haven't had a good run at it yet. I had to finish all the Christmas commissions I had, which I had 9 of them, and I finished them, was it 2 weeks? In 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
In the past 2 weeks, I finished them all, thank God, because there was a lot. And I usually don't get that kind of rate going on them, but I was in the zone, so luckily I got a bunch done. I still have 20 more to do, but at least those are like the non-Christmas rush ones, you know? So those ones I can kind of go at a little slower pace, spend a little bit more time on, which is nice, you know? I like those ones. But yeah, I assume this weekend at the convention I'll be at, we're gonna go down to Chicago and be there for Con Alt Delete. And I should get a bunch more at that con, because usually at conventions I get a bunch more, but if anybody was thinking of ordering them, you might want to do it before this weekend, just so you don't get put back further, because right now the ones I've got will probably be done sometime in February, something like that. It only takes me about 4 to 8 hours to do like a 7x10. My 9x12s can take up to like 8 to 12 hours, but yeah, since I have so many to do, it ends up being a little bit delayed, unfortunately. But yeah, if anybody has any questions on that, let me know. Soggy, I'm very diligent about chores and stuff. You'd be surprised. I know it's hard to believe, but... How am I a wizard, Sniggle? What did I do? Oh, Jamie's a creepy spy. Io. Way to tell on Soggy. Soggy is like a Sour Patch Kid. He's sour, then he's sweet. Mm-hmm. Don't listen to him. He's a bad influence. Thank you for tattling on him. Soggy's my favorite troll. He's, he likes to be tough, but he's not. He's a big old softy that loves his lady dog. Aw, thanks, Sniggle. I had to be. I didn't want anybody to not have their Christmas present, you know. Jamie, it is. For the most part, it is a nice basement. It's bigger than it looks on Trulia, for sure. Oh yeah, the cheese is a condiment thing is an inside joke for a while. Soggy, you know better. Damn it. That is the best troll, though. I dare any of you guys, the next time you meet someone for the first time, to do the is cheese a condiment thing and kind of judge them based off their their answer. See what they say. I think it'd be cute. And honestly, this isn't gonna be one of my best pieces, I'm telling you that straight up, because right now I am really just shooting the shit. I'll be completely honest. Since I haven't done this in a long time, I'm just going with whatever. It feels nice to just doodle. So You're seeing me doodle, which I don't usually do often on my channel. Usually I'm doing the commissions. But, like I said, feels pretty nice to just doodle. Oh, wow, Jamie. Hi, Bunny.
Bunny.
Oh, thank you, Io. I don't like how long his nose is, though. Here we go. I think he's gonna be looking at a dragonfly. I don't think I'm gonna actually draw meetings either.
Sniggle, I might not stream tomorrow, actually.
You have so much to do.
Yeah, I got too much to do tomorrow, so I will not be streaming tomorrow.
You better put up a thing about that.
Yeah.
I should probably go up and look some more reference up of dragonflies. I've drawn a lot of dragonflies, so I kind of know, but I don't know for sure. Well, night, Sarah. Thanks for dropping by.
Oh, Sarah.
Oh, bye, Sniggle.
Hi, dude. Get some Red Bull or something, man.
Yes, Jamie nailed it. Soggy's an enigma wrapped in a riddle wrapped in a Tootsie Roll wrapper. Soggy, have you been back to work yet, or how you doing? You still playing PoE? Clovers and avocados all around, baby. Heck yeah. I'll probably only do this for... Oh, actually, I don't know. Oh, you worked Monday and today? Oh, gosh. Time for me is such a different concept now. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it, I guess. You got a good solid 2 days out of it, right? Oh, yeah, Io, oh no, 5 a.m. My usual streams, well, this is my late one, which is kind of meant for, I guess, more late Americans, who get off work and stuff, but Thursdays, not this Thursday, unfortunately, but, like, I think next Thursday? Next Thursday, it'll be, my times are also below the video, but they're at 4 p.m. Central. And then Sunday is probably going to be like the day for you if you're overseas. That Sundays are at 12 p.m. Central. So that's, you know, a good amount earlier than right now. But not this Thursday or Sunday because we'll be at that convention. But yeah. Soggy, no! 26 hours, you're gonna get sick, boo. Jamie, did you make that mask? It looks like a Shadow of the Colossus mask or something. Is it Borderlands though? Like, what is that? Oh yeah, it is Borderlands. Nice! And then Gabe here does his own streams on usually Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. His Mondays are 9 p.m. His Wednesdays are 4 p.m. Central, and his Saturdays are 12 p.m. So technically, Monday, Tuesday, we have the same time. Wednesday, Thursday, we have the same time. Saturday, Sunday, we have the same time. So, I think he has his listed on your channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're curious what his are too, his Twitch is under his name in the little video box. Oh, a loot box. Like a gamer loot box, Jamie? That's a fun mask, I like that. Yeah, Corey, they totally are. Are you interested? Basically, I end up telling you what's available for you to use and what you're trying to get out of your Twitch, and then we design around kind of what you want your goal to be. Let me see if I can put up my mentor. So these are all the mentorships I currently have. And you know how it goes because you already did one of them. So, and we're still working on that. We're not done with you. But yeah, the starting Twitch one, we'd work out your brand. Oh, Red's here.
Yep, right.
Red! Welcome. We would work out your brand, and like I said, I'd let you know what's available to you, like all this junk that's around my screen. And I would figure out with you what you want on your Twitch, and then we organize it based on how you kind of want it. And then I tell you what kind of hardware we use, stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, it's okay. Corey, that portrait turned out super nice. I'm super proud of you.
Yeah, it's really dope.
And I like that halo, I think. Do you like it? Did you end up liking it after you did it? How you doing, Red? How you been? Thank you for the bits, my friend.
The Bit Master.
He is the bit master. Soggy, you'd be proud of me. I was trying to relax today. It was quite difficult. Didn't really work. I don't know why it didn't work. I'm a bit disappointed about it. It's like I was even thinking about starting Zelda. I'm like, you know what? I don't know if that's going to work this week because tomorrow, all day, I have to work at prepping for the convention. So then I was like, okay, so I would just start it tonight, maybe get in like a couple hours before I have to stream. Then what's the point of that? And then I'd be gone for like 4 or 5 days. So I was like, no, it's not the week yet.
And even though you can bring it with you, it's like...
I would be way too scared to bring that thing to a convention.
Well, you...
Way too scared.
Also, you did get the case.
I know.
And
I know.
you would be able
Oh, thank you, Jamie.
Jamie.
My beads! It's funny because we ended up watching Adventure Time last night, and that episode came up.
Yeah.
It was destiny.
No, what I was going to say is, even if we did bring it, you'd be way too tired to play it at the end of the night.
Oh god, I know. That's the other thing. Like, when we get into our hotel room after a day of con selling, I'm just dead. Like, I'm dead. And it's weird because that test said I was more of an extrovert now, which I guess over time you can change. But I still get tired and I don't want to deal with people after a certain amount of time, so I kind of feel bad for Sniggle. Hopefully we can hang out with him at some point. Because otherwise I'm going to be just tired as shit. He'll probably understand though. Hopefully. Jamie, were those from the surveys? I still haven't gotten like a survey in the email yet that's given me bits. It's kind of weird. Hey, Cass. Oh, Red, you're sick? No. At least you streamed though. Good job. Nice, Corey. Pizza. It's not soggy. It's totally not easy. Especially for someone like me who just can't turn it off. Gabe knows this. I do not find that easy.
Negative. Hey, Kev.
Hi, Kev. Did I go to an art school? Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend the one we went to. We went to an art institute. You're better off using the internet and stuff. Unless you absolutely need like a degree, then yeah, you gotta go, but I still wouldn't go with the one we went to. Art school.
I'm assuming if they're from out of country, they don't have artists if you let them.
Yeah, that's true. Your art schools, when you have them, are probably way better quality.
Yeah, way better
Than our art schools, so, you know, I'm pretty sure you'd be okay. But our art schools can go between really good and a joke. So, yeah. Yeah, art school. Fan art. Oh, guys. I feel so bad about those rants. Especially when Uber's here. Uber makes me feel bad about it. I mean, at the same time, though, like I said, I think it depends on the type of person you are, because I think you could get a lot out of art school, even if it's a bad art school. It just depends on what you're going for.
Yeah.
You know, because if you want more, like, connections and networking, okay. Like, Gabe got a lot out of that. I mean, technically, you met Tim through it, right?
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for art school, I guess Gabe wouldn't have met Tim, and we wouldn't have a place to live right now. So there's that. But in general, ours wasn't good just from content. And I don't talk to anyone from my college because, for the most part, they're all horrible. But yeah. Oh, my hands are freezing. Yes, Corey, I second that by a million. The best way to learn is how to think. And when you have a teacher that not only teaches you how, like, to do things, he's teaching you why you learn to do those things, stuff like that, and that there's so many other ways to do things, and not just one way, you know? But yeah. Oh, Saki, no. Oh, not fan art commissions, Kev. Just selling fan art in general. That's the button. Oh yeah, Carl, I don't know why I don't count you. I consider you more like a co-worker because we work together at the Mall of America. I don't know why, like, I think it's because we didn't really talk during college. It was mainly during work and internets. But yeah. Oh, then Io, yeah, you're probably gonna be fine. Art school in Greece is probably way better than an art school that's in every major city in the US that has really bad curriculum. So, you'll probably be fine. But yeah, art school. Sure was there. Funny you mentioned Mall of America, Jamie. That's where Carl and I worked together. I was always about 20 minutes away from Mall of America, so it wasn't as exciting to me as it was to other people, especially when I worked there. Those were some of the worst people I've ever had to work with. Were the people that I did caricatures there with Carl. And I don't know, Carl, did you have any real good experiences working there? Because all mine were pretty bad. They were all very entitled, overly rich people that were being tourists. It was not a fun situation by far. Yeah. I don't have a day job. No, I used to do. Here, everybody's heard it for a million times. I used to do mobile games for 10 years. So, I was in the gaming industry for a decade, and it tore my soul apart because it was so poisonous and just money based. Everybody just wanted to make copies of copies of copies just to get popular, to make more money. Nothing was really original and from the heart. You know, it wasn't like they were all indie games. Oh no. Like, I had to do hockey games and bowling games and fishing games eventually, and I was like, nope, I gotta get out of this. So 2 years ago, I left that career, and I've been freelancing ever since, and I'm kind of glad I got pushed into it because I don't know if I would have had the guts to do it otherwise, even though I was planning on it. It's just, you can't really prepare for that. There's no real way other than having just kind of a money cushion, but then that goes away if you don't know what you're doing. So, I don't know. I had to do kind of a trial by fire with it, and so now we just freelance. All of us in the house are freelancers, and I think we all do very well, honestly. We don't make a ton of money. A few of us don't. Like, Tim and Key are pretty good off. Sean, me, Tyler, Gabe, we're okay, you know. The bad mall stories, it was just people that they wanted you to do a caricature of their baby, and then they'll yell at you and say it doesn't look like their baby, and it's like, you're taught when you're doing caricatures that basically all babies look alike. And there's like a baby formula that you follow with caricatures. So it's like, what do you mean it doesn't look like your baby? Your baby looks like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a baby. A baby is a baby is a baby, you know? I don't know. But yeah. Kidnap kids to sell them at your mall? What? You have human trafficking? Jamie? What? Oh my god. Yeah, Carl, we did have pretty good Pump It Up and DDR games, it's true. At the Mall of America. Way back when. Freelance means kind of work for hire for the most part. So people will pay you to do a random job, and usually it's art related for us. So it's not a steady career, it's more like a bunch of little jobs that all add up to kind of be, you know, bigger lump sums.
A contractor.
Contracts, too, yeah. Self-employed. Well said, Corey, yes. Wubbles. Soggy. You will not be a human trafficker. Not my Twitch.
Maybe he means he wants to play in traffic as a human.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Gabe. Your dad jokes sometimes. Too far, boo-boo. Too far. And then after the stream, I'm gonna actually try to attempt this relaxing thing again. And maybe doodle? I don't know. I don't know why I chose to do this so big. I feel dumb now, because I know how much work's gonna go into this, and it's like, damn it. I got too ambitious, man. It's like, I've been doing 9x12s for 2 weeks straight. I can do this. I should have done something smaller, just for my brain. Just for peace of mind. I bought a shirt at Walmart once. Do you still have it, Jamie, or did it explode? All you need is love and Wi-Fi. That's kind of cute, I guess. I'd maybe wear that as a gardening shirt or a pajama shirt. I don't know. Yeah, Gabe is sketching. But is it something you can show?
Right now, I guess. I mean, I can, but not right
Io sometimes we'll stream together too, and we'll do this dual stream. Here, I'll see if I can actually show you. Yeah, I guess I can show this to you. Okay, so it's gonna be all jacked up, okay? But usually we do a dual stream like this. I mean, obviously down there is not the right picture. And this is my background on my computer. It's a hamster. And then there's Gabe upside down. But usually we'll do that. And, I don't know. It's pretty fun when we do it. But for right now, you know, it's just me. Just me tonight. But we will have, Christmas streams coming up. Oh, shoot. Can you find out when that's going to be?
What?
So wait, okay, Christmas, the 25th is on a Monday?
Yeah.
So then...
I mean, I guess we could stream on Monday.
Thursday maybe. We might actually do a Christmas Day stream or something, but for sure our Christmas streams are going to be Thursday the, let's see, 25, 24, 23, 22. Thursday the 21st for me, and then Friday the 20th Wednesday the 20th for Gabe. And those are the 4 p.m. time slots. And I'll be dressed as a winter elf, and Gabe will be dressed as Santa Claus. So, you don't want to miss that, because it'll be cute. Gabe drew these. So while I've been talking and drawing on my side, Gabe's been doing these. He's got a cute little sheriff man here who says, "Little feller done lost his mama. Reckon I'll have to be his mama for now." And there's a baby bulldog, and this lady, and this little. Oh, I really like that thing, Gabe. Give us all the za and nobody gets hurt. That's lame. You're lame. And then a mama bot and a baby bot. Jamie, I think you suggested the oil juice box way back when. This person wants a burger. But stealing is bad. You weren't complaining last night during dinner. Oh, you did turn that into a bubble. And then you got these guys at the bottom. So these are for Gabe's Patreon people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to explain that?
So for anybody who pledges on a Patreon at the $10 level, you get not only a limited edition postcard, but also you get one of those little sketch cards in your mailbox every month. Or some of these people are been waiting for like 3 months, but I'm gonna send them all.
You're gonna send them goodies too.
Yeah. And they'll have a bunch of stuff in there. So.
Yeah.
So that's
so
what
there's
that is.
that.
Yeah.
My Patreon is more of a financing gig. So if you end up wanting like one of my pet commissions, which honestly I have none anymore because I sent them all out. Yeah, I usually have them readily available to show people, but they're on my Instagram. But I'm usually doing those. And the Patreon, you can actually pay over time for one if you don't want to pay everything at once. It's like a financing program. So it's nice, right? You pay me $10 a month for like, oh god, how long is it? 11 months or something. You can buy a pet commission.
$10 a month?
Yeah. Well, 10 times 10 is 100.
But how much is a pet commission?
At the cheapest, $195.
Oh, $195?
Yeah. That's
so
the 7x10.
2 years.
It'd be a while. That's $10, you know. But if they do like the $25, it'll be like 7 months.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm not the type of artist to make as much stuff as Gabe. I work fast, but a lot of it is for other people already. I don't do my stuff as much anymore, which I wish I did. But Gabe makes so much excess art that he can just give it away every month. So he does that for his Patreon people, which is pretty cool.
Thank you, Io. I love that frog too.
Yeah, Io, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask whenever you think of something. We're happy to answer. Oh, here, I'm gonna spam the stuff real quick. So those are all of Gabe's social links, and those are all mine. So in case anybody wants to follow us because you like us for some reason, go for it. Did anybody do anything exceptionally cool today? Or stupid? I also like those stories. If you want to tell me about that. Oh, good job, Wubbles. How close are you to getting a license then? Oh, Gabe ducked out. That's okay. No one say anything. Uh-oh. Whoa. That's intense, Soggy. It's an intense banana. That's good, Wubbles. That's a giant step. Ooh, which comics, Kevin? Sorry, Kev. Sorry. Oh, Jamie, I did something mediocre too. I actually watched 50 First Dates because I hadn't seen it, and Gabe's like, "Ah, it's cute. You'll like it." And I was like, "Okay." watched it. It was well written. I looked it up, and the guy that wrote that only wrote one other thing, and that's it. Like, I don't know. Hi, Uber butt. How are you, Uber? How's it going? How you doing? How is your life? Is it good? I hope it's good. Uber here is a really good artist, but he doesn't like people to know. I like people to know, though. I like embarrassing him like a mom. Have you seen Uber's new drawing? He's so good. I'm that guy. It's okay. I'm not gonna be anybody else's mom, so I can pretend to be Uber's. Tolerable. Okay. Okay. No, Io, I haven't. We watched the first episode, and for some reason it didn't captivate me really, so we didn't watch the rest, but I've heard good things, so we might have to give it another chance. First episode is just kind of slow. Oh, good, Jamie. Sleep is good. Sleep is good for you. Oh, really, Io? Okay. So it gets better? Judah Friedlander. That was just put up, wasn't it, Jamie? No, Lychee, I'm always your mom. Come on. Always your mom. Duh. Come on. Well, I'm your dad. Mama Gabbo. Papa Clover. I'm your dad. Sorry. Sorry. It had to be this way. Man, I need something right here. Should I do another fish? Or should I do a turtle? I could probably do a turtle. All of the things are coming to bug him for his dandelion. Oh, that'd be cute. Actually, I really like that. That's adorable. I always draw turtles like dinosaurs. I don't know why. They always have like elephant feet. I think it's because of tortoises. I really like tortoise feet. Tortoise feet are so cool. However, I really like sea turtles over tortoises, where Gabe's the other way around. Gabe likes tortoises over sea turtles. Now, it's very important that you know if your spouse or significant other prefers tortoises to sea turtles or not. It's a deal breaker, but for some. What shows do we like? Well, we don't really watch much TV. We're working all the time. We're workaholics. We really are. And we're proud of it, I guess. Like, Gabe and I will work and work and work and work and work. And then maybe go do, like, errands and consider that a break. But the shows we do watch are basically shows I'm showing him to catch up on. Because the shows he used to watch, I'm not a big fan of, like, crime shows or anything. And he wanted to, watch, like, what was it? The Wire. He used to watch The Wire. I haven't seen it. He likes that stuff. I like more fantasy. So we had been catching up. I made him watch all of Xena. Xena's one of my favorite shows ever. Up until the sixth season. The sixth season sucks. I've had him watch all of Supernatural, and we're still watching it. So we know the good seasons and the bad, and we're rolling with the punches, but we love Supernatural. And Adventure Time. Gabe had never seen any Adventure Time, so I had to catch him up on that too. Ooh, turtles. Oh, yeah. Oh no, Soggy, I can't see this video. Oh, why is it not loading? That's not a real turtle. Unless, does it turn into a real turtle? This video is weird, Soggy. Oh, it's just getting clean. That is satisfying. That's true. Kev, you're a tortoise man? I understand. I get it. Yeah, I noticed binging does that, Kev. Like, you don't remember much when you binge it. Oh no, Lychee, get a new phone. No, I'm not soggy. It's true. Hi, kitty. He's real in my heart. I was just telling them how you like tortoises.
Love tortoises.
Yo, is that candy? This stream is brought to you by the wonderfulness that is Reese's Pieces. It's pronounced Reese's.
Reese's.
Not Reese's.
Reese's Pieces.
You say Reese's. We can't be friends. We can't. Besides art, what do we do?
Nothing.
We just art.
Better than.
Well, it's been probably 2 years since I've gotten any free time to do something other than art. What do we do?
In our free time, we go to conventions and sell art.
No, I used to make jewelry. Gabe mods Game Boys. So he'll modify a Game Boy to have different colors or a backlight on the screen. So stuff. Oh yeah, Io, we love that. We love questions. Jamie, I don't know. The spirit animal thing, I've heard that actually Native Americans get pretty offended when people are talking about spirit animals and stuff because they take it very seriously. And I knew somebody that had said something like that around a Native American and they just lost it. So, I don't know. I think it's fun to look it up and stuff, but apparently that's a button. Oh, thank you, Kev. What else do we do? That is it. That's it. I mean, sometimes I guess I'll sew something to help with my art. If that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway. And I only got into doing jewelry because I wanted to actually see the jewelry I was drawing as real jewelry and see if it would work. I don't know, that might be nutty too. No, I sound crazy. Crazy. Oh, this turtle's adorbs. Maybe I should, yeah. Is this off screen at all? Sorry. Oh, sorry. I forgot to take off the BRB on Gabe's face. And what do we all know that BRB stands for? Butts rubbing butts. Yep. If you didn't know, it's news to you. Tim's nerd gasp. Are they just watching a movie together now?
I don't.
No idea.
I can't go in there.
What are you guys doing right now? Butt on butt action. Oh, thank you, Io. I didn't notice you told us to. Oh yeah, we work out. Thank you, Wubbles. I don't consider that a hobby though. I consider that a chore that I need to do all the time. Kev, what is this drawing for? For unwinding. I just got done doing 9 straight commissions in the past week and a half. So I'm burnt out, but I figured I needed to do something on the stream, so I'm just pumping this out right now. Like, it's... I don't even know if it's going to be used for anything. I'll be completely honest. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'm just doing a... don't do what I'm doing, actually. Don't If you need to like unwind or something or just sketch, don't do it this big. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I just want to see what I could do quickly, I guess, on something this big. Because I always think about, and I mean you guys should too, if you're a convention artist or you sell your art online, everything you make is a potential product. Actually, Gabe, you want to give me your robot book? Example. Hold, please. Didn't you have one like right here?
Yes.
God. Okay, so for a while, and just picking away at something over time, like Gabe was doing a robot a day for a while, and I think for a month, right?
Yeah.
He ended up putting it all in this book, which I'll pull out on this. And I think some of you already knew about this from his stream yesterday. But he made a comic coloring book about robots and kids, and the kids teaching the robots things, and it's really cute. So if you're a fan of robots or just really cute stories and stuff, each page is different, and I don't know, they're really cute. So he was doing one of these a day for a while, and at the end, you know, you technically have enough for a book, you know, and so he could also sell originals of these if he had the line art. I mean, basically, everything you make is a potential product, especially if it's traditional art. So that's why I usually encourage people during mentorships and stuff to try to get good at traditional, because it'll be worth it in the long run, especially if you're doing conventions. Because it's pretty common that people have a box that's full of like original art and everything, and it's pretty great. Gabe, do you want to put? Oh, he did. La-di-da.
On top of it, Rose.
On top of it, Rose. Virtual cancer. Yeah.
Thanks,
the go
guys.
big thing, it's not that good of a, I don't know, I feel like only certain artists can go big, really. Honestly, you should start small with anything. If you're not sure about your skills yet or your style, start small, and I'm saying small, like 4x6, 5x7, even smaller than that if you want. Because what that does is it teaches you how to make a composition appropriately and how to make things proportional to each other, you know, how to arrange a scene. Because if you don't know any of that early enough and you go big, you're going to fuck it up.
I think a lot of people, too, don't think about making a scene. They
Yeah.
just draw the character.
And you don't know how to prioritize what's important in that scene. So like in this one, let's say, and this is part of the reason I say go smaller, because I'm not sure what to put in here yet. But if I had done it maybe this big, it would have been a little bit easier. But also, I'm not a scene artist, really. I'm more of a character artist. But anyway, if you start small, you're able to prioritize, well, the main focus of the picture is this. I have to put this kind of in the law of thirds, so you kind of mock that out. And then always draw light, 80% of the picture, 20% at the end, draw heavy over your lines and stuff. But not only just for little pieces, but if you're starting a project, don't try a 150-page graphic novel for your first project. It's gonna tank. You're gonna fail. Okay? You gotta build up momentum with a lot of smaller projects that are similar to that bigger project that mimic how that project's gonna go. Because then once you finish those, you'll have a good indication of what it's gonna be like to do the bigger one, and you'll have built up enough confidence and momentum with those smaller ones to be like, all right, I'm ready for the big one. I can do this now. Otherwise, you're gonna start the big one, you're gonna get overwhelmed. Like world building, characters, how many characters do I have? I have like 20 characters. What am I going to do? How do I even deal with that? Like dealing with 2 characters first, or even 1 character on a smaller story, and expanding on that eventually will help you figure out how to work in other characters, how a story actually ebbs and flows. You need to know all these things before you do the really big thing, or else it's going to suck. Even if you finish it, the first thing you ever do of something is gonna suck, okay? And it's supposed to. It's supposed to suck. You just have to do things a lot, and that's when they get good. So when people ask me, how do you get good at this, or how do you get good at that, I'm like, just like how you'd get good at making tables from scratch. You just do a bunch of tables. Because along the way you figure out things, you know what not to do, watch your finger with the bandsaw, stuff like that, Same thing with art, same thing with stories, same thing with anything. Starting piano. You're not going to attempt Mozart, right? When you're just starting piano, you're going to learn Mary Had a Little Lamb first, Or else you're not going to get it. Stuff like that. Trees are the best filler, but I don't like to always rely on the tree. I don't know. I might just do some bushes. I mean, I wanted to do more of these cattails, so I think I might work in a cattail or two still.
Got him. Do you post your stuff before you start selling it, or do you wait?
That depends. It's start selling it, or do you wait? Do you mean start selling it at a convention, or do you mean start selling it online? Because it really depends. It's like if you're kind of ramping up for a con, I guess it doesn't really matter. I almost would say wait to post it after the convention, so you have, like, Gabe in his book here, right? He just got this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He got this yesterday, so he put it up on his Etsy. But typically you don't want to do that. The only reason we can is because we're not very popular yet, so we can just put something up and it'll stay up there for a long time. But if we were Tim or Key and we put something up like this, it'd be gone and we wouldn't have anything for the convention. So ideally, when you get a new product, you want to say, hey, I'm going to have this at this convention. After that, I'm going to put it online, so that the people that are going to the convention, they get first dibs. And if you need to, after the convention, you can order more. So ideally, you want to do it that way. Otherwise, you're going to sell out via the internet before you even go to the convention, then you won't have any product.
If I was going to a bigger show, like let's say a New York Comic-Con or Chicago,
Yeah.
or a C2E2, then I probably wouldn't have put those on sale.
Yeah.
I would have waited until after the show.
Yeah, which is smarter that way,
But since it's a small show and Christmas is coming, like maybe somebody wants to get some presents for someone.
Yeah.
I can ship off any sales that I get,
Oh.
between now and Monday, and they'll still make it in time for the show.
Can you go grab me
the Christmas show.
one of my coloring books? They're up against that wall over there. I want to show you guys my coloring book too. It's underneath that box, underneath the coats. Yeah. There should be some there. Yeah, perfect. I think this is one of the...
Soggy, thank you for buying a book.
Soggy Bone?
Jerk.
What? Oh, they will. In fact, Soggy, you might read it and you might like it actually. Okay, so this is my coloring book. Mine is technically, the theme of mine is animals playing instruments. Okay? I think everyone who is planning on doing a convention, it's really good to make a coloring book. Because coloring books, I feel like at this point, are now timeless. Here, I'm trying to fix my camera. And, they got big maybe 2 years ago, right? And everybody was doing them. But I feel like they've got staying power, kind of like buttons, where there's always going to be people that this is their thing, right? This is their niche. But, here you go. A lot of it is, super sharpened for some reason. But I feel like anybody should take a stab at actually trying a coloring book. And honestly, if you're going to do it, you have to get the Manga Studio program, because these lines, nothing compares to this line quality. This is not Photoshop. Photoshop can't do this. And Gabe can, second on this. This program, I think it's only $60, but it's freaking amazing for line stabilization. Because these lines are so stupid smooth, I can't even tell you how, like, perfect this made it look. It makes it look so much more professional. I couldn't have done this in Photoshop. And to be honest, I'm going to compare here. No offense, Gabe. But Gabe did his line art in Photoshop. And for his style, it lends itself to it. It's a little shaky, though. In comparison to how crisp these are, they almost look like...
Or you can even show the robots in the back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Gabe has another coloring book that's actually a game, too. Do you have chonkers nearby? Okay, so he has another thing. He did these in the program that I'm talking about. These ones he didn't. Okay? So they're shaky, they've got line variation everywhere, they're not as polished, right? But these ones in the back were done with the program I suggested. And same with mine here. So if you guys are going to do that, and like I said, find a theme and just maybe do like one of these every 2 days or something, or every day, and in like a month, you'll have a coloring book, you know? I think this has 20 some pages in it. And I did it so on the back it's blank, so if they use markers or something and it bleeds through, it'll be okay. This one's a turtle playing a pan flute. I found this interesting instrument that only has one string. Totally forgot what it's called, but it was pretty cool. This was also an excuse for me to do some like comfort zone things that I love, like bottles. Here. Like bottles and like bags and satchels, tassels, all things I love to do. But yeah, I really like doing this sort of art. I like doing like, you know, kids book style. Snail with the trumpet. Who doesn't like that? Or a tuba. I've got a platypus in here with a jug, because I kind of imagine platypuses being a little bit less than talented. A grasshopper bard that's serenading a moth who can simultaneously play and sing. Lucky him. I have 4 arms, la-di-da. Porcupine. An octopus playing a triangle because I wanted to. I like this laid-back squirrel too. I imagine him being kind of like a hippie because he's using his tail as a couch. It's like, what would be better for a bum than a squirrel, because they can crash on themselves. And then obviously I was trying to go with the bagpipe gullet similarity here. But yeah, that's my coloring book, and I highly recommend you guys make one. If you're an aspiring artist, I think they're a good thing to have as a selling point, because usually there's somebody that's always wanting a coloring book. Definitely give it a go. And like I said, it's really easy, because then you don't have to worry about painting, you just have to worry about doing the line art. It's a really good first project, I feel like. And if you don't want to do 20 pages, just do 10 pages. Make it a tiny travel book. You know, travel coloring books exist, for sure. Thank you, Io. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Kev, so Tim and Key are our more successful roommates. So whenever I really talk about them, I'm talking about kind of the difference between our success and theirs, and how it kind of varies depending on the sort of art you do, you're following, because Tim has like almost 50K followers, I think, on Instagram, and Key's got like 15 to 20K, something like that. But like, yeah, so here, don't just pimp Tim and Key, though. Pimp all the roommates. If you're gonna pimp any of the roommates, pimp all the roommates. So those are all the people we live with right now, minus Jonas. Hold on, let me get Jonas in here. Jonas is wonderful. Bunny. Poor platypus. I know, right? Jamie, that's good. You should totally do that. Why not? Do it, do it, do it. That's a good idea. Awesome. I love that. And then I woke up. Maybe I'll just do a bunch of cattails, because I think that'd be fun. Yes, Io, it is true. Gabe and I have been dating for 2 years now, but we have known each other for like 15, and we've been friends for that long, so goes to show you sometimes the best of friends can make the best significant others as well. But yeah, Key and Jonas have recently become a thing. It is true. Oh.
So are Sean and Tim.
Who said that?
No, I just.
Oh. Confirm or deny? Ooh, that's too close.
No, thank you, Io. We got chemistry.
We do. It really shows when we start ranting, though, I think. Can my other people chime in on that? When Gabe and I get on a rant, it's pretty good. But thank you, Io, for saying that. That's very sweet. I mean, we also like to, cross-promote each other, too, because we're still singular artists. We still have our own career paths we're going for. Gabe is actually a professional comic artist. He works for Oni Press and has done work for DC and Marvel in the past. But recently he's been doing some freelance work for other people. And like I said, I was in mobile games for 10 years, so there's that. Hey, Gypsy.
Gypsy, Mom.
Jamie, there's always a demographic for everything. So if you want to go for that, do it. Yeah, Gabe's got a lot of projects under his belt. He's also 37. So having some years under your belt also helps. How you doing, Gypsy? How you been? You good? We miss you. Always. Javier Bota? Right? Okay, so this is what, like, not partying and not drinking and not smoking do for you. Maybe a little bit of Mexican genes. They said you look like you're mid-20s.
Oh, thank you.
He looks good.
Thank you.
Gotta hand it to him. Oh, wow, Jamie, this guy has a great body. For, like, horror and stuff. Oh, he was in Crimson Peak as the mom. He's like a Doug Jones almost. I could see that. Oh, good night, Io. Thank you so much for your questions and for joining us. It's great. We really appreciate you coming.
Hope to see you next time.
Oh, DHC, you're up there too. I think we have someone that's 42 that comes to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Rifter? I thought that was Rifter. He might be the oldest. Kevin wants to know if you worked on Elephant Men.
I did.
He did. Oh, Jamie, that's great.
The writer is like my comics daddy. Richard Starkins is my comics daddy. He taught me everything I know about comics. Not everything, but him and Moritat, the guy that was doing the first, he did like the first few issues of Elephant Men. Those two guys brought me into this comic world.
You wanted to be in it anyway, but they taught you how to maneuver it?
Yeah, they were my mentors.
Lucky you have actual cool mentors, Gabe.
I was very lucky in finding them.
I wish I had a mentor. I was my own mentor, I guess. Which I guess it's his own perk, I guess. I don't know.
I didn't do a lot of work for him, but I was in several issues. I did a little bit of coloring in some of them. And I did, in the 40s, like issues like in the late 30s and the 40s, I was doing
Sounds like you're talking about the years.
yeah, in issues in the issue numbers of the 40s, and like the late 30s, I think I was doing a little comic in the back of the book called Charlie Loves Robots. It was like a little mini comic every month. A lot of fun. And then I ended up doing the entire issue 50. And that was all watercolor.
I got to meet Richard once and stay with him at his place. And him and I have an interesting chemistry. I think we're too similar, to the point that like we would argue a lot, but it was like, you know, bickering and stuff like that. So it was really cute, I thought. He's very picky about who he has work on his comic, which I think is good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he knows what he wants to.
Oh yeah, as he should.
And he can, I guess you could say he can afford it, so.
Yeah, oh yeah. Tangents, you guys. Tangents are the worst thing. I'm so bad at them sometimes. Maybe some lily pads. How about that? Let's get some lily pads in. Yeah, if I knew you were gonna work on those cards tonight, Gabe, I would have dual streamed.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm done with him now. Yeah.
Oh, Soggy, that would work, except Richard's like 60 something. Like,
No. He's mid 50s, I think.
no way.
I mean, he had 3 kids that turned his hair white, so he had a very stressful midlife. Yeah.
I guess. He looks like he's in his 60s.
Yeah, and then also, you know, like his dietary things weren't helping him.
Oh, yeah. Is he vegetarian or vegan?
No, he was vegetarian, but he was very much a fast food vegetarian.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, he didn't really eat fast food. It's just, you know, he just wasn't really, I guess, not
smart about it?
Yeah, he's not being smart about it.
Word.
But now, I mean, now he's lost a bunch of weight. He goes to the gym like every week. Sorry, not every week, but like 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you.
Yeah.
That's cute. Oh, I bet, Kev. I know. But that's also, like, I don't want to bite on that either, you know? Like, inspiration for me is... I don't know. I don't want to be lifting anything. I just want to be... I get inspired by weird things. Like, it's more obscure than that. Like, if I see a hat with a tassel on it, you know, I just want to crave drawing tassels. Not that tassel, you know? I was thinking maybe rocks over here or something, but I don't know. I know I gotta play Zelda, I know. I've played all the other ones. I played the newest ones always on launch. This is the first one I haven't, and it's been killing me for months. And I've been avoiding spoilers, though. I've been very good about that, so no one ruin it for me. I will end you. It would be so sad. I also fear that I'd just grind through it and die. Because I'd probably get too serious about it. But yeah. Sagi, who are you calling old? Me or Richard? I don't know who you're calling old.
Probably me.
No, we didn't say you, though. this piece probably won't go anywhere, honestly, but it'll be fun. However, just because I think it won't go somewhere doesn't mean somebody wouldn't want to buy it, even at the stage it's at, you know? Remember that, everybody. Everything is a product. You can always sell anything. Everything is doable. Oh, so what if he's 60? Because I respect elders, Soggy. Or I try to. As long as they're not assholes. I mean, if they're like logical assholes, cool. If they're being illogical, no. That sort of thing. Creepy. Scared me. Oh, I'm not ready to do a convention. Bless you.
Excuse me.
I'll take your meds for 2 days so you can't poop. Oh, poor Richard, though. I can't do that to him, Soggy. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. I mean, I guess tall grass would work. That's how I did my snail piece, technically. Oh, that's why you draw light. Oh no, hopefully not on here, Jamie. I don't know if it's gonna happen for you. Aw. Soggy, go to sleep, homie. Can't have you not getting sleep. Sleep's super important. I've been learning that in my first 2 years of freelance, how much sleep I had been missing over the years. So you guys need to be sure to get good sleep. Kev, did you play all of Zelda, or are you still in process of playing it? What's everybody's favorite game? Or top 3? I know some people don't like answering favorite game. Top 3.
Here's a better question.
Whoa.
Top 3 games that influenced you when you were like a kid. Like as a kid, like what were your mains? What were your top 3 games that like totally rocked your mind, your life? Like where if you could just sit at home and play this one game all day.
Hi Achilles, welcome.
Hello, Achilles. Sorry.
For the perspective, I actually used a reference for the bridge and then kind of drew things around it how I knew they would be acting in that perspective. I feel like this close up and this many organic elements, it's okay if it's not perfect, but if I were doing more of a cityscape or something with more rigid architecture, or it's more of a pulled out scene, I would use a perspective grid. Which, if you're curious how that works, on Gabe's stream, his next one, he could potentially show you how he does his perspective grids, because he's had a lot more experience with that, and drawing cities and all that stuff. But typically, you can do the 1 and 2 point and kind of smudge it in your head when you're doing it like this, but when you're doing it like legitimately, you usually need a grid of some sort. But
it's actually pretty crazy how often like when you're drawing comics, because I do comics for a living,
Mhm.
and how like often I have to do a perspective grid, because then things just look messed up. So it's like a very like one of those really important things that like as a comic book artist, you gotta learn. You have to learn it.
How to use it, you mean?
Yeah, how to use it, or just using it.
Mhm.
But obviously, how to use it. You gotta learn how to use it.
So for me, usually I've got these little micro universes that I've been doing. I do a lot of side views and straight-ons and stuff like that because I feel like that's a lot more traditional, like kids book art. It's usually from those sort of angles. It's not too dynamic or anything like that. It's pretty classic. So I end up doing a lot of those, but if I were to do something more intricate, I would definitely consult a perspective grid. But I mean, hopefully this looks decent enough to pass.
Lego games. What?
Really? No, you don't need it every time, I think. And especially if you're just kind of screwing around. Like, this is me screwing around. I'm like, this is my piece that I'm using as a relaxation thing. So I'm just going. I'm not even really thinking about what's going on here. I'm kind of just going through the motions just to get it out because I've been doing nothing but commission work the past 2 weeks. So this is my break, so to speak. And it probably won't become anything, but at least right now I'm still working my skills. I'm getting out what I'm thinking. So it's still doing something. But yeah, you don't always need a perspective grid. If you're doing a more serious project, you might want to consider it. Maybe toy around with it. But yeah. Europa Universalis? Wow.
What the hell is BOF4? What's BOF4, Bunny?
Breath of Fire?
Oh, okay.
Breath of Fire!
Breath of Fire. It's funny, like, you can really age people by the games they're picking. So, like, Kevron.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell, like...
Old school.
Yeah, old school. And same with our...
He's in the 40
Achilles.
club.
Yeah. Achilles, you could totally date him or them.
Yeah, Wubbles is the Lego Star Wars and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Hey, man, congratulate Wubbles on finishing part of his license, like, behind the wheel, like, stuff.
Good job, dude.
Get to driving, Wubbles. Get to driving.
And you can go to conventions on your own.
Yeah, Achilles. Good ones. Good ones.
Tekken 3, oh, man.
Yeah, Journey was amazing all the way around. Especially, it sounds lame, but from even the smallest aspect of how they handled a tutorial, fantastic. That's how a tutorial should be. Not like the Monster Hunter demo. That was horrible.
That was bad.
The demo was the tutorial.
There was just way too much information going on.
That is not how you do a tutorial. Coming from the games industry, I can tell you that is not the finessed, polished way to do a tutorial to actually help people. They're not going to get it. Yeah, definitely Achilles. He, if you're into comics and stuff and more of a gritty style, here, give me your cards again. Your cards again. Those Patreon cards. Come on.
They're in here.
I know. That's what I'm pointing to. So, just so you can kind of see a preview, Achilles. This is kind of more Gabe style. It's very comic book, very gritty. He draws a lot just straight with pen, and then he'll just color junk. But that's some of those. And then he recently released this book. It's really cute. It's like a kid's coloring book with comics in it about robots. But yeah, this is Gabe's style. It's pretty cute. Sometimes it can be super gritty though. I think this is my favorite one. The one with the Roomba. Because he's supposed to be cleaning. I love it. This is one of my favorites that you've done. Anyway, you can expect that from Gabe's stream. From my stream, I can show you at least kind of my style. There you go. Oh, wow. Carl, I thought Tekken would be higher for you than that. Interesting. Thank you for the follow, Kanzi. Welcome. You are blessed by the moss and part of the Cloverkin now. So welcome. Welcome to our cult. It's not a cult. But anyway, for those of you who are artists that want some further like critique or feedback or anything like that, or to just share your work, feel free to share your work here, but also take it a step farther and join our Discord. It's actually a really healthy, supportive art community where a bunch of people can talk about normal stuff, but also get critique or show off their work. We've got resources in there, supplies, stuff like that. It's pretty damn helpful. So if you're into finding out more quickly from a lot of people, this is a great resource. Wow, okay, Carl. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, Metal Gear was awesome.
What the hell is Joe and Mac?
Oh, Joe and Mac was awesome.
What is that?
It was like,
Toe Jam and Earl?
no, it was like a side
I don't know why I thought of Toe Jam and Earl.
It was like a side scroller. I think you threw bones, maybe. You were like two cavemen.
These were my thumbnails. I did Instagram Live earlier before coming on here, and I was trying to bring people over from Instagram to here, but I was doing thumbnails, and I ended up picking this one and then turning it into this. So just so you guys know how that works, I think I might do that for my streams that are later, like this one. Gabe gave me that idea. Credit to Gabo. But I'm whipping out the markers now. Dude, Bubsy was awesome and infuriating. Infuriating?
Infuriating.
The bunny and dog game. Night Wobbles!
Hi, Wobbles.
Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next week, I guess. Be good till then. Bubsy had a cat wearing a shirt that collected balls of yarn. But it was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't like risque or anything. It was just kind of dry. I don't know. Yeah, Bubsy was just I feel like it could have been just a tutorial for a side-scroller. Yeah. Like, here is what a side-scroller platformer is. It's like, oh, okay. I get it. Cool. Cool. Neat to know. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do these first. Just a reminder to all of you that sometimes you just gotta poop out some drawings, and this is a poop out drawing. So I don't really plan anything to become of this. It's just random practice, and that is always worthwhile. So don't forget to do those drawings once in a while. They're good for you. Eat your vegetables. Do some poop drawings. No fear. Dude, I've worked with markers so much in the past 2-3 years that I'm fine. Because it's a build-up. I know at first it doesn't look like much, but once you get them going and you get a couple more on there, you figure it out. That's why I have that marker mentorship, because one year I was just like, hey, I'm gonna get good at markers, get good, and then you get good, and then you pass on the knowledge. I don't think I'm great, but I think I at least know enough to pass on some info for anybody that wanted to. So markers for me are a really nice, quick medium that's less mess, less waiting. It's good for people who are impatient like me. I'm very impatient. I've learned that. I'm okay with that. There was one year I was super patient. and it was so uncharacter of me.
Mhm.
Like, I was super chill. And looking back on it, I don't know how I did that. But I did. Whatever. You ever had a year that was just so uncharacteristically you?
Oh, I guess.
Isn't it weird to look back on it? Like, where did that part of me go? Also, I'm going to say it again, if any of you are in Chicago this weekend, we're going to be in Chicago. We're going down there for an anime con called Con Alt Delete, which I'm probably not going to go to that one very much often after this year,
Mm-hmm.
because the guy who runs it is pretty shady, apparently. So I didn't realize that nor know that until recently. So you live and you learn. But yeah. Typically, anime cons are not my favorite. I do better at Comic Cons, and I like how big Comic Cons get.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, ASEN is a pretty good anime con. And
Sam and Max.
we like doing that.
Sam and Max is cool too.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, no fear of that brand. Earthworm Jim, yo! Good one. Anybody play any of Doug TenNapel's other games? Like, what was that one with the clay guy?
Skull Monkeys?
Not Skull Monkeys. No, there's one with the dude with the clay face. Mark, I know you know this one. What am I thinking of? The guy, he's like red. In the whole game, I think it was for PS1, it was all claymation. Neverhood, yeah! See, I knew Mark would know.
But the Skull Monkeys guy was in there too, I think, maybe? Wasn't he?
Oh, I don't remember that.
I thought that's where he came from.
You mean Sock Monkey?
No,
Or
Skull
Sock
Monkey.
Baby? Sorry.
No, Skull Monkey. Because that's the one I played. It's called Skull Monkeys.
Oh man, this is dark. Why are you so dark? Stop it! Achilles, do you want to put it in the Discord? Then a bunch of other people could do it too. Yeah, Mark, I actually heard that that was a really recommended soundtrack back in the day. That movie all around, or that game all around, was like super cult, super sought after. I don't even know if you can find it now.
I do not remember the little. I remember the Lion King game.
The Lion King game with the Stampede level.
Fuck
that, man.
Or the Jurassic Park game. That one was another tough one.
That was scary.
Yeah.
That was on par with Turok.
You remember the X-Men game on Genesis?
The arcade one?
No, the Genesis one.
Was it like the arcade one?
Nah, it was like you only. No, it wasn't a slashing. It was like a platformer.
Mm-mm.
That one was really.
Markers. Kev said Genesis X-Men was rad.
Yeah. Kid Chameleon? Did you play Kid Chameleon?
No.
Man.
I remember Cool Spot. Cool Spot. Can we just say the Noid is one of the worst things that's ever been created as a character or anything?
I just don't like talking about that because then I want some
pizza.
Domino's.
I know, right? But at the same time, how is that a pizza mascot?
Yeah, right.
Like, that is an awful character. Take it back to hell. I don't want anything to do with it. I did, Mark. Oh my god, I did. And you know what I used it for? Freaking, like, Jeopardy.
Oh,
I played the Jeopardy game way too much. And, like, Mutant League Hockey was always one of my favorite games. Do you guys remember Mutant League games? They had Mutant League Hockey, football. I can't remember if there was a basketball one, but I know for sure football and hockey.
Mhm.
And it was awesome because, like, for Mutant League Hockey, you'd have all these random, like, terrible things that could happen. Like, you could trip over a spray can. That was one of the least stupid things. But sometimes the ice would open up and there'd be a monster that just ate people.
Right.
And it was super dope with just how many weird things there were. It was great. I loved it. Because I also had a really boring, like, hockey game. And this one, in comparison, was so much better.
Blades of Steel. You remember that one?
An airline tycoon? Who would do that?
Oh,
What a waste of life. So I've got a plane. Do you want to go anywhere in my plane? No. Okay. I'll just wait here until you want to. Like,
Becky.
Becky. Want to smash?
Want to smash?
No.
I have a plane.
No.
Becky.
Go away. No. Arrow Biz. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, Achilles. I'll go take a look.
Or where did you put it though?
Well, I'm hoping critique. Because he wants critique. Football manager.
Oh.
Critique.
Cool.
Wanted. Ooh, moody. Achilles, this looks very nice.
It's red.
Good job, dude. I
think-
really like your values.
Yeah. The only thing I'm concerned about is the kids, the value on the kid and the roof.
Maybe more rim light.
Yeah, if you could separate them two, then that would be perfect.
I
Same with whatever's going on the right.
Maybe have the lamps have little hot spots for their bulbs too, or their candles, whichever. But like definitely what Gabe's saying, like outline the really dark foreground elements with rim lighting. Okay, and then really pop those lanterns. I think all your darks you could even make darker. Like if you did the levels thing in Photoshop and made it so your brights are brighter and your darks are darker just a little bit, I think that would help a lot. But this has a really great start. Good work. Glad to have you in our Discord, by the way. Thank you for joining. F-Zero, yeah.
Cool. Retro game day. We might
Oh,
have to do that.
nice. Well, we've still got all our retro shit. The only problem is we can't set it up till we get our own place. Apparently I was tagged in the Von House community for something.
Oh, it was just an everyone message.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sean?
Yeah, Sean. Etsy shopping.
Ooh, a free 5x7. Mr. Lucky. Mouse, bird, or steak? Oh, Sean. That's gonna be a pain in the ass for him.
You live, you learn.
Soggy, what is that? Why does that look so familiar? The bear. What is the bear? Oh, why is this familiar?
Yeah. It's like Brother Bear or some shit.
No, it's not Brother Bear. Little Bear.
Little
Yeah,
Bear?
that was a
Yeah.
kid's show.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie, you should tell us, and then Gabe will tell you his Game Boy story that he wants to turn into a comic, and I think he should. He hasn't done it.
It's not heartwarming though.
No, it's sad. But it's
sad.
funny. Like, you could
Yeah.
make it overly dramatic, and
Oh,
it'd be
yeah.
great. Hey, Mark, do you still hang out with everyone from college? Super curious now that you're here. Nick Jr. nostalgia. Yep.
Oh. Damn, y'all remember the Burger King Jr. Happy Meals? Hell yeah.
Burger King Jr.?
No, I forgot what it was called, but Burger King had its
Oh,
own. Like,
it was like a mega meal or some crap. Or
Yeah.
big kid meal.
yeah, but they.
What was it?
I don't remember, but they had their own little like crew of kids, and one of them was like in a wheelchair, and the other one had really cool blonde hair with a backwards hat, and he
You mean the kids from the Magic School Bus?
basically it was them, but they were all like super rad.
Instead of lame learning people.
Yeah,
Nerds.
and
Nerds.
and they all had like I think the cool kid had like a rad.
Big kids meal. Yeah.
Yeah, he had like a rad like power glove or something.
Yeah, Achilles, that's the problem with starting with the grayscale pieces and then going to color, is like Gabe explains it really well about the fact that you're not thinking in color at first, and that can actually hurt your piece.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go further with that, or is that basically
I mean, like,
it?
I've seen people do it, but it's like when you're adding color to a piece, like, you're already, like, if you start in color, then you already sort of have an idea of where the colors are going to be, and then it's a lot simpler to
Plan?
Yeah, to plan things, and you get that, the way that color, like, works with itself, like, I don't, I can't explain it.
You did last time really well. Yeah.
Well, it's just it's like with watercolor, like where you get colors that are like sitting next to each other, and they work better if you see them, like in color.
Yeah.
They work better, and then but if you start with a grayscale piece and then you got to infuse color in there, then you're
retrofitting.
You're retrofitting it into the tones of a piece, and so you get restricted on what you can do. Whereas if you just start with color, then you can always desaturate it real quick, and then you can put on like a what is it called, a adjustment layer, and then you just turn on the adjustment layer to make sure that your tones are looking all right. I don't know. It's just it's a very ass backwards way of doing it, because think about like a
Bunny,
painter doing that.
Bunny, do you want to link that? I think I know what you're talking about. I just saw this thing trending about the best way to go from grayscale to color.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's what Bunny wants to link.
It's just like I don't know, like it seems to be a thing that only people now who have computers have started doing. Like think about all those photos that people try to colorize and to make them look like.
It just doesn't look like it was thought of at first.
Yeah,
like I feel like we could pick that out even. Yeah,
you miss a lot of color things when you're doing it in color. So you think back to like, the time before they had digital painting. And people couldn't do that. You can't do that. So people learn how to color first. It's not like you have people back in the day doing a grayscale painting and then try to add color to it. You can't do that. Yeah.
Jamie, that story's really cute, and I'm really glad you got that, because that's awesome. So right now I'm just doing flats. So I'm kind of getting the gradients down, but then I'm going to treat this similar to my commission. So I'm going to go in with the colored pencil afterwards and then the pastel pencil. So if it still strikes my fancy once I get there. We'll see. We'll see how it's working me by that time.
Soggy, you should bust it open. I bet you could probably, it probably just needs some thorough cleaning on the cartridge area. You just get some rubbing alcohol and go to town. I remember when like GameStop and stuff would be like, don't use rubbing alcohol on or on the cartridge it said don't use rubbing alcohol on these. But that's basically what GameStop was selling.
Well, yeah, they didn't want you to do it yourself.
Yeah. No. On the whole, they'd sell you a kit to clean your cartridge.
I remember that.
But it had alcohol in it.
Yeah.
I think it was diluted, but...
You need to, work on your enunciation right now.
Diluted?
You just sound drunk.
Yeah. What's your thoughts about net neutrality? Net neutrality is a thing that I learned about recently, and it sucked. That is happening.
Hi, Mitch. Long time no see. No, Mark, I don't like Star Wars. And I think you knew this in college.
Yeah.
But here is our theory. Gabe and my theory is that Rey is a Sith and Kylo is the last Jedi. Haha. That he killed Han or whatever just to throw everybody for a loop. That's what we think. Thank you, Bunny. Awesome. Could you please throw that in the Discord too? That would be wonderful.
Net neutrality is good.
Oh man, I picked the wrong thing to talk about with Mark.
Luke says what? You don't know until it happens, brother.
I didn't say they were siblings. I'm just saying. Because if that doesn't happen, that would let me down. Just because, I don't know, I feel like, what else does it mean then? Like, if Kylo's actually a bad guy, that's gonna be stupid.
Oh, Luke being the next Sith would be cool. He just gets upset about some shit.
Oh, that'd be sad. I feel like, I don't know why, okay, but that just gave me Chester Bennington feels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you tried so hard. In the end, it didn't really matter. You know, like, super feels with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Luke was trying to fight the Sith all along, then he just turns into one. Man, that would suck. I'd hate Star Wars even more. It's not my thing. The best thing that came out of Star Wars, in my opinion, for me, was Caravan of Courage and the Battle for Endor. Mark, back me up. I'm just kidding. You're not. You're not going to back me up on that. But I love those movies. They're so cute.
You know what though, Mitch? Life finds a way. So we're just gonna go underground and we're gonna make zines. And for all these kids who can't hack it with the internet, we're gonna be underground making awesome art when everyone else is over the ground.
Okay, this is coming from the guy that wants to bring back Pogs.
I'm bringing back Pogs, y'all.
No, he's
We're gonna be under the underground bunkers slamming the Pogs.
No, I'm not gonna let him do this.
And I'm talking about POGs.
Not PAWG.
I'm not gonna get into slamming. I'm not gonna get into talking about slamming PAWGs.
Not on this stream.
Not on this one.
You gotta go to his
y'all
stream.
Want to talk about Pogs in my stream? That's not happening either because it's not about that.
You're starting to sound like Bobcat. You've been trying to idolize him lately too much.
Oh, you already saw the movie? He already saw the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chauncey meets Chelsea.
Is it dude?
Mark, I still have the Pod Racer game. I love that game.
Mark, is it better than
Rogue One?
No. Rogue One I enjoyed because it had a Mexican in it. Finally. I thought we had been extinct. I thought we had been reduced down to Jawas.
Oh, shut up.
Because
up.
The only Mexicans in Star Wars used to be only Jawas. And the reason I know that is because they run around in a giant rusty van, stealing people's electronics, fixing them.
This.
Yeah, fixing them, and then reselling them back to the white people.
They're not cleaning people's houses, Gabe.
No, they gave up on that. They gave up on that.
No,
idea.
they're mechanics.
Also, you can't clean houses on Luke Skywalker's planet. This shit's constantly sandy. Your butthole has always got sand in it. You can't avoid it.
For life.
Uh-oh. Carl, you heard Pogs. I'm going to make a special one for Carl. I'm going to make a special Pog. A Pog.
It's just going to be an
ass.
ass.
And it's just going to be... I'm just going to take a picture of an ass and you will never know whose ass that is.
It's not going to be my ass.
And it's not going to be Ashley's. Yeah, I just want to know if it's better than the...
Oh, thank you for the follow, Achilles. I'm glad we've earned your love.
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind watching like the new one with Ren, with Kylo Ren. I wouldn't mind watching that without the sound on. You know?
He's just a wiener.
Because it looks great. Like there's a lot of really cool shots in that. Like that, like when she's driving and there's the giant Imperial ship thingy in the ground. That was rad. Yeah. Hello, Sketching with Cass. Oh, we got another Cass.
Second Cass. What's up? Where you come from? how did you come about our stream, Cass? Other Cass? Shit, this is gonna be hard. Sketching with Cass? We might have to start saying people's full names now. Probably.
Oh, it's rushed? Okay. So I think I'm just gonna wait until they all come out, and then I'm just gonna have like a day. Oh.
Thanks, Mitch. Appreciate the host, buddy.
Oh.
Keegas.
Oh, good. I was wondering about that blue milk. It was. I want to know.
It wasn't a mystery. Come on.
I want to know what happened to the Ewoks.
No, you don't. You don't care. They just party all the time.
That's party all the time with Eddie Murphy.
With Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Also,
for days on end.
Honestly, I don't give a shit about Star Wars anymore. You know why? Because they never came out with a Lando movie, so they can get fucked.
Lando movie would have been pretty cool, or a Boba Fett movie, something. I don't know. Lando was kind of a dick.
Yeah, that's why I liked him.
I didn't like him.
I want a movie with him.
He was lame.
In a sky fortress, drinking Colt 45s, and that's it. Castiel, oh. Cass!
Gabe's Dean is pretty good. It's pretty on point.
Sam! You probably can't hear it.
Just close your eyes and you're there.
It probably, blows out your microphones, or your headphones, so I apologize.
Well, thanks for joining, Cass.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. We have another Cass, too, so I don't think she's here right now, so you're the Cass right now.
Yeah, please don't...
we could just call you Castiel, if you want.
We'd appreciate it if you didn't cast any Enochian spells on our stream.
I wouldn't mind them.
Because I got a spell of my own, and I'm
ready
to...
Yeah, Uber?
Yeah.
Uber just got points to me.
Oh, man.
Uber is our Bobby.
Yeah.
Uber's totally our Bobby. Aww. Oh, supernatural. You know what I thought about doing, Gabe?
What did you think about doing, Ashley?
Well, you know how I am with TV shows. You know? I was just gonna restart Super again.
Supernatural?
For the third time.
No, let's restart
Zener?
Parks and Wrecker, if anything.
We've watched it like 3 times, though.
I know, but it's at least entertainingly funny.
But I like Heavy Boys.
Oh.
Heavy Boys. Plus, we don't get enough of it during the week. Kylo Ren. Cute.
No, thank you. It sounds, I promise it sounds a lot better in real life. So next time I go to a convention, if I see a Castiel running around...
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like, well, I mean, it's not going to be good if you ask me to do it. I mean, I can't do it right now. Now that you asked me to, now I can't do it.
No, I'm saying it just sounds better in real life.
Yeah, it does.
Allegedly.
I think you sound like
According to Ashley.
You don't want to try doing a soft Sam? I don't think you can.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
No. It's too gruff. Too gruff.
It's new. It's new Sam. New
New Sam is like...
It's new Dane. Oh, to try to do a Sam?
Yeah.
I can't do Sam.
I know. He's too...
I'm not a
he's
bitch.
like a... Yeah, right? Jerk. Bitch.
Jerk. Bitch.
We have the necklaces. Thank you for the follow, Cassiel.
Yeah, we follow Misha on Instagram.
Dude, I follow all the boys.
Yeah, no, we watch them all the time.
We're both fangirls.
Yeah, they're great. I would like to meet them.
Gabe gets really into the show.
Yeah. You know what? I would like to meet them, but I don't want to meet them at like a show. I just want to hang out with them at like a barbecue or some shit.
Gabe really likes Crowley.
Crowley's my favorite. If I could hang out with Crowley, I'd be a happy boy.
Yeah, Misha is an amazing human in general.
Yeah.
Like, I love his cooking with Wes, which is his son. It's like one of his 3 kids. He is a great guy. Soggy, you still have to watch Parks and Rec, homie. We can't talk anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ray's here. Did you say hi to Ray?
No, I didn't see her.
Hey, Ray.
Hi, Ray.
She is the hero of space. Not in time, just space. We need to find someone who's, you know, hero of time. We need a link the hero of time, because then we can have hero of space and time in here. I like that he just lets the kid pick out whatever they want to cook, and then they attempt to cook it, and then they try to eat it. Like, he's my hero just for that. I'll interrogate the cat. It's funny because now Gabe and I were talking about what's happening in the show now, and it's really like, what's his face? Jack is the new Cass because he's the new I was born yesterday baby, and now Cass is, more versed. I'm missing a marker. I'm missing an entire marker.
Though at the same time, Cass is still Cass. He's still kind of.
He's still, but he gets they get to be derpy together.
Yeah.
And that's good. Where is this marker though? How absurd.
How absurd.
How absurd. Maybe it's just out of its slot. Oh, it is. Okay.
The pizza guy.
Yeah, it is. Remember, Ray, start small. If you're gonna make this comic, start small.
Muy pequeño.
I wanted to see Shape of Water. Mark, did you already get to see it then? Was it good? Mark is a movie critic, so he gets to see movies ahead of everybody else. So I like to know what he knows. The pizza guy didn't actually love her. Is brilliantly bizarre. So it's not as bad as, I don't know, Crimson Peak was. Crimson Peak was a joke. It was Brad. And it even had Bobby Singer. Thank you for the 5 bits, Mitch. Oh, he said something interesting. So why is she punished? Oh no. Mark, it's not like Splice, is it? Because that and Splice really fucked me up. Like, they don't actually, do they? Oh god. Oh god.
Mitch, I'm not going to tell you that you're right, but I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong.
Ooh, good answer. Solid.
But let's just say...
Okay, good. Splice made me fucking ill. I couldn't... That was not okay. That was, not only just, incestual feeling, but it's that's not even a... Anyway. Seriously, I would pay someone to watch that just to be as upset as I am so we can talk about it. It's not life safe. It's one of those movies. It's gross? What kind of gross, Mark? Like effects or
I'm assuming she gets it on with Ape Sapien.
Right? Hellboy spinoff, Shape of Water. Ape Sapien needs to love. Yeah, I want to know what kind of gross you mean though. Like cute gross or ew. Oh, Jamie, have you read the book though? The book has the opposite ending. I love the ending of the movie, but the ending of the book is actually they all live instead. So they wanted to actually change the movie from the novella.
Novella.
Severed fingers? No, and an eaten cat. Well, that makes sense. I thought you said there's no sex, Mark. No monster sex, or is this just sex between other people? Because I guess I can deal with that, but I can't do monster sex, bro.
Cat sex.
Cat sex? Did you just merge everything I said together? You're awful.
Chicken finger cat
so this is
sex.
another reason you use pastels or colored pencils with your markers, because sometimes you get the striations. When your marker's going dead, which this one is, you can tell by the pigment, it's not filling in again. When that happens, and you gotta make it better, that's what the pastels are good for. So they can smooth over all that bullshit. The Last Airbender was not a well-made movie. Well, duh. It is a pretty god-awful film.
I'm not even gonna call it a
film. Okay, can you grab my blick bag, please?
I felt it was well made. It just wasn't well written.
Ah, yeah. Mitch, how is that going, by the way? Because the last time we saw you, you vowed to get better than us. Are you better than us yet? I'm hoping. Lizardman, white girl sex. Okay. Okay, DHT, okay.
DHT loves his lizard woman.
Yeah, I think he's got
erotica.
a thing.
I'm sure that there's gotta be something like that out there available, right? Like on Pornhub or something? If you like lizards.
What is the importance of lipstick to you, Dean? Perfect, Cass. Well said. Okay, so you guys are going to see the difference between a new marker and an old marker. I switched to a new marker for this one. So, markers are also super dependent on how quick you are using them and how quick you let them kind of stay in a spot. So if you want darker, you can usually leave them longer and let them linger a bit. Getting in the perspectives. All right, Mitch. All right.
You mean like
Right.
mental perspective or actual like artistic perspective?
New marker, old marker. See? That movie never happened. There's a few movies I wish never happened.
It didn't happen. It did not.
Mark.
Oh yeah, Mark, did you see that movie? Did you see the
Disaster Artist?
Yeah.
Old marker looked better. Get fucked. Eat me! Yeah, Jamie, you're critiquing it for no reason. Everybody thinks it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
We agree with you. Oh, good. Okay, so Mark recommends it.
Alright.
Good to know. Okay, little guy. Whatever, you guys. Oh, good. Cass, do you know Mitch, or Mitch, are you Cass?
Wait, why would that?
Because they agreed with
I think
Mitch.
they're saying the old marker. Not
Yeah.
old Mark.
No, the old marker looked better, and I'm saying, no, the new marker looks better. They like the striations.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you had misread and saying that old Mark looked better.
Anyway, Gabe.
Like back in the day, he looked better.
219. Oh, that's khaki. The Percy Jackson movies weren't that bad. I mean, I've seen worse. They weren't good by any means, but they weren't. I don't know. I mean, it depends on who you are, I guess.
I didn't even try to watch this.
I caught one on TV once. It wasn't, like, terrible. Well, that's cool, Jamie. Well, I'm gonna admit this full-heartedly. I broke this guy's foot. I straight up broke his foot. It's not supposed to have been that way, y'all. Better. Mr. Pointed Toes. Yeah, DHT, you didn't need to, you didn't need to say that. Oh, Cass, I understand. Yeah, so that's gonna get smoothed over all those lines, you know? Emperor's New Groove. Does anybody know where John Lovitz went? What's he doing?
He got in trouble.
Did he get in trouble?
For, like, sexual harassment shit.
What?
Not recently, not with this new recent, like...
A different one?
Yeah, like, this is earlier, maybe.
God
Or
damn.
maybe that was Gilbert Godfrey. I don't remember.
Good to know, Cass.
Ooh, the wind blows.
Oh, that's cool, Mark. Oh, Ray, was it bad? Everybody says it's bad. Mark, what did you think of Valerian? Oh yeah, Grave of the Fireflies is really fucked up. Why are you making breathing noises like that aren't breath?
Don't know. I wonder if people will like Valerian better later. Like, or you know, like how people, I don't know. Did you like? Did you like Fifth Element? You know, like there's. I wonder if there weren't there people who didn't like Fifth Element when it first came out.
Yeah, but I think Valerian is too on the nose, like Mark's saying. Like, apparently people call him a lady killer. It's like, you can't. Come on. Let's go to the oven. Cabo ASMR.
I wonder too if like.
Was it similar to how Jupiter Ascending was? Mark?
I'm also concerned about like. Remember the Spirit?
That movie sucked.
Well, so here's the problem: is that Frank Miller stuck to the source material so hard that it just didn't. You know, it's just not for us anymore. But for anybody who knew the source material.
But I mean, wasn't that the same with Watchmen and
But see, so that's the thing is that
the Sin City?
Yeah, is that those two are very well done. You know?
Right. So why didn't he do the same thing, or was he trying to?
Because the Spirit is like way older. So I think that the Spirit was like his sort of, you know, like his thing that he loved.
I feel like that's if like Dick Tracy came back. Like no one would probably give a shit about Dick Tracy. Like even when it came out again, like you know with Madonna.
Yeah. I think the only reason it did well was because of how it looked visually.
Yeah, but like otherwise, that's I don't know. We might get back into a 40s thing. I think again soon. Because I mean, I feel like style and stuff is getting back to it, but I don't know, man. Oh, really, Mark? Okay. I agree, Soggy, 100%. I think it's the weakest one. and lots of people disagree with me, I can't stand Chihiro's complaining.
Mhm.
I can't. Like, the last time I tried to watch it, I was like, okay, every time I watch this, I turn off because it's just a little girl complaining the entire movie. I'm going to try and get into this, spirit aspect because that's what I like of it. And it's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't want to hear a kid complain the entire time. I don't know. Ooh, we got fights now. Alright, Soggy.
Hi, Sog.
We'll see you in a week, I guess. We'll miss you. You be good until then. Be good. We love you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, Wade, he's raiding.
Hey, Wade.
Wade raid.
Wade.
Oh, Wade.
Wade.
Thank you, Wade. You're such a sweet. We love you, Wade. Alright, Achilles. Hope to see you around, man. We're gone for a week, but then we'll be back on Monday.
Yeah.
Gabe will be streaming on his channel, and then I'll be streaming on mine Tuesday. Hi, One with Bear.
Hello.
Uber, you were already here. Whatever, bro. Cosmic Zord, hello. Oh, man. Good to see you guys, man. How y'all been? It's been a while. Wait, I'm sorry I haven't gotten to make it to any of your stuff lately. We've been doing Christmas Crunch commissions. Man, that alliteration, though, right? Christmas Crunch commissions. Damn. How you guys been? Or should get two Wades, two Casses. It's like you guys are doing a Noah's Ark, right? Oh yeah, Uber was cheating on you, Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah, commissions. It just sucks that you get paid up front for commissions, and then you're stuck doing them for a while, and then you can't do other things. I'm just saying. Thank you for the raid, Wade. What were you working on, Wade? You doing just some, like, personal stuff? Or you working on job stuff? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh.
Good, Ray.
Yeah, good job, Ray.
Awesome. Is it one you get to actually stream if you want to? Or do you have to avoid streaming because they could be watching? Or what? Or what? Thank you for the follow, Cosmic Sword. I appreciate it. You are blessed by the moss. Welcome to Cloverkin.
Those are my favorite kind of swords.
Cosmic Sword?
Yeah.
It's sword.
Oh.
Not sword.
Never mind.
Gabe and I aren't having kids.
Yep.
We like art too much.
Not on purpose, at least.
And ourselves! And money! And free time! And toys! Sorry, that was probably really loud. Oh, right, dang it. Well, make sure to put it on your Instagram if you're allowed to, so we can see it.
I got a feeling, Castiel, you're like arguing with no one. Like, I think maybe Castiel thought that somebody was dogging out.
I still feel like they know Mitch.
But what I mean is, like, I think they might have, they think that someone was dissing
Mitch? No.
Yeah, no. Somebody was ditching the Flies movie. The Ghibli...
no, I don't think it has anything to do with that.
No, but they keep talking about it.
I don't know. Well, Jamie, Cass, and Mark, I think, were going between it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just haven't been keeping it.
Yeah, I think I missed, like, a message.
Yeah, they're still going, even, so. I'm having a lazy night tonight where I'm just throwing colors down and doing whatever the hell I want, so... It's gonna be a mess, and I'm okay with that, because I feel like making a mess tonight, and this piece may be a mess that turns out pretty, but either way, I'm gonna make a mess.
Pretty.
Because you know what? Sometimes you just have to do whatever, and it feels good. Especially when you've just done 9 commissions in a row in the past 2 weeks. We're gonna freak out. No, we still have it. I just have to grind on it, because it's not a normal Tamagotchi. Like, you don't feed it, you don't clean it, you just play with it, and then when you get enough hearts, it levels up. So it's really just a game with really shitty mini games. But I'll just grind one day, and when it's like, I'm ready to be born, I'm gonna be like, alright, we're gonna do this on the stream, just show you guys. Because also the sounds in this thing, God, they're terrible. Mm-hmm. I don't want you guys to hear that, because bruh. Oh, it draws Kim Sakui. Bless this mess. Wow. We have an actual argument going on in the chat.
Guys, don't fight! Mom, Dad, stop fighting!
Be friends! Well, I know Mark has a kid, and I know Jamie has a kid, so...
Guys, you're gonna make me cry.
Pardon us. It's a debate.
We get crazy.
Okay, you go. You have your debate then. Pardon me. Keep going. I'm gonna just sit here and draw. It's cool. And by draw, I mean... I don't know if this counts as drawing. Actually, what is markering? Is this considered drawing? Because it ain't painting. Markering.
I can't really debate with you guys because I didn't see that.
He hasn't seen it. I haven't shown him yet because I can't bring myself to watch that one easily. Like, I have to prepare myself mentally for that movie. Every time I'm like, okay, there's a new person here. I gotta show him this movie. Maybe I can just put it on and walk away and you can watch it. Because it's gonna fuck me up for the whole day. Like, that's what kind of movie it is. Mm-hmm. It's one of those ones that's gonna stick with you the rest of the day. So at least watch it at night so you don't take it with you.
What's worse, that?
Night, Cosmic Zord.
Take it easy, buddy.
Thank you for the follow. Hope to see you. I'm gone for a week, though.
What's worse, that movie or Requiem?
No, it's the same sort of thing.
Okay.
Like, you know how that makes you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, Jamie, he can't agree with you. He hasn't seen it. Yeah. I've seen it, though. What was the question? I can tell you my thoughts if you care. I don't know. So I have very strange thoughts on movies, usually. Alright, later, Wade. Thanks for the raid,
Bye,
buddy.
Wade.
We miss you.
You
Have
know
a good
what
one.
the best movie is ever?
Oh, God.
Like
Time Cop?
No.
Whatever.
Hot garbage.
You're hot garbage.
My favorite movie ever
It's Nacho Libre.
is Goofy movie.
No! Oh, don't say that. That was RC's. That was his favorite movie.
No, that's like the joke that I said.
Okay, but
I also refer to...
That's legit some people's favorite
yeah,
movie.
I know. I also refer to marijuana as Goofy movie.
What?
Yeah. Well,
Why?
that was the thing amongst me and Gene and Greg.
Okay.
Because he would watch that.
Okay.
While he was high, because it was funnier for whatever reason.
Well, that took a tangent, didn't it? Thanks, Gabe.
You're welcome.
Unnecessary. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like a kid wouldn't know and they'd just kind of get confused and be like, I gotta go find help. Or like they think they could live alone in the forest. I don't know. Like, I thought I could for a while. And then I was like, I'm hungry, I'm going home. But my parents weren't dead at the time, so, I mean, that kid didn't have the same thing. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, y'all.
Kids do the craziest things, right?
I mean, for some reason, Tim hates Pacific Rim.
Mm-hmm.
Take it up with him. I also think it depends on the people you see movies with and all that shit. That influences how you perceive the movie, too. Or, like, you know, what you've been through or your current situation. You know, the fact Jamie has kids and Cass probably doesn't. You know, that sort of thing. There's probably different stuff playing into different stuff. Stuff like that. Things
Or
like that.
if there's a movie about some romantic shit and you just broke
If
up
you're
with
single
someone,
at the time or
yeah,
something, yeah, you're gonna
yeah.
hate that movie.
This movie is bullshit.
Yeah,
That would never happen. Never happened to me.
yeah, stuff like that.
Fuck you, John Travolta.
James Franco.
Oh, and there are also 12. So you definitely have you got a few years to figure things out.
Oh yeah, okay. Hyundai Elantra though.
Ah, dude.
Okay,
Beta.
I'm 12 and I crashed my car. You have a Hyundai Elantra and you're 12, and you crashed it. I'm so confused.
Well, you shouldn't be driving an Elantra.
There's your first mistake.
Yeah, that was the first mistake. Dude. Everybody knows that the racket paint steering on that thing is a piece of shit. I mean, you can't put 220 on the floorboard with that and just what the hell was Hyundai thinking? I don't understand.
Did you say Honda
2.3
and then change it to Hyundai?
Hyundai. I couldn't say Hyundai.
It's not Hyundai. You're taking Honda and Hyundai.
How do you say it?
Hyundai?
Hyundai.
It's Hyundai.
Yeah,
but
I say Hyundai. Hyundai.
Some people say Hyundai. I don't know. It just sounds like you're like, I don't know.
Look, you can't put a 2.3 liter gas injection overhead D8OHC in the motherfucker without expecting something to happen. I'm just saying. All right, you got to be careful with that. A dual overhead cam system in an Elantra? No, you can't do that.
You done?
And then I tried to get more liquid from my halogen lights. Can't find that either.
I am sorry for your loss.
How's that going, Greg? How is that going?
I'm pretty sure Greg's a troll, so it's cool. Let him have his moment. Because I checked his account. He ain't got shit.
Hey, Cass, I've known some 12-year-olds that had kids.
Ew! What? Have you?
There was one kid in school, in junior high.
No.
He got a girl pregnant.
Oh my god.
So, there's that.
Junior high. I suppose you were around 12, aren't you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's just say it was an initiation to get into a gang. And you have to...
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. But it was to get the girl into the gang.
Oh.
Yeah.
She had to be preggers?
No, she just had to get,
Get it?
get it by all the other kids in the
What
gang.
kind of a 12-year-old gang is this?
It was the Little Latin Kings.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you lying right now?
No.
Why'd you have to live in Chicago, man?
It wasn't even in Chicago. It was like in the burbs, which is worse.
Hey, Carl, are you agreeing with him? What the hell is happening right now? Yeah, man. Hi, Fendi. What is happening?
That's basically,
I'm just happy drawing my mouse that's on a bridge, man. I'll tell you
well,
what.
it's either you did that or you get jumped in.
Damn.
And some ladies don't want to get their ass kicked, so they just take the sex initiative.
Oh man, I saw one of those made-for-TV shows about this chick that started, like, I think it's called Pregnancy Pact. Has anyone seen this? I watched it when I was unemployed because I had nothing else to do but watch that and ghost shows and eat too many breath savers
Ghost Spacers.
to where I got dizzy. But anyway, the pregnancy pack was super scary because it was like 4 or 5 girls that were like, hey, let's all get pregnant at the same time and then we'll have our kids. And they like talked about the babies like they were like little dogs or something. We'll get them the cutest accessories and all this stuff and we'll have them at the same time so we can help each other and blah blah blah. So these girls would like sabotage these dudes and they all got pregnant. And like it was all from the eyes of this reporter chick that was looking into it like a documentary, and she was interviewing all these girls, and this apparently really happened. Yeah.
There was something like that happen in the town where my parents live, where there was a herpes party, and basically it was like they were like the mean girls. They invited a bunch of dudes over to give everyone herpes, I guess.
Wow. Yeah, so look up the pregnancy pack and maybe watch the trailer to get what I'm putting down. Like, it was one of those things that made me feel just upset. And it reminded me of, like, the fear I felt when I was, like, 13 to 16, that sort of thing, where I'm like, oh my god, being pregnant's, like, a nightmare. Like, that would be the scariest shit ever. It still is, but even more so. Does not want. Right, Uber? Right? Like it's freaky. I don't know, man. Okay. Let me go back in. I'm gonna do some stuff. We got the flats down. I don't want to do the fish right now. I'm not gonna do that. I don't feel like it. Bug chasers? Don't search it up. Okay. Yeah, man. That's scary for ladies. Yeah, whatever, Mark. No thanks. No thanks. I'd rather have a dog. I like money. I like my free time. I like watching things with swears in them.
Hey, I remember being a kid.
It's not like that at all. You're
It
lying.
wasn't like that at all. I never got any fucking M&Ms.
No. You should have, though. I
And
bet
even
you
if
were
I
a good
did,
boy.
I would have still been a little shit.
You're still a little shit.
Still a little shit.
I think you're a little shit. You're like the kid, Gabe. Yeah. I know, right, Uber? I feel the exact same way. Like, so many people I used to know have kids, and I'm like, you? Really? I'd make a better parent than you, but I'm smart enough to not do that. I'm not talking about you, Mark, don't worry.
Greg, I'm starting to think that you're actually 25.
I'm actually entertained by Greg.
Greg, you're funny.
He's at least not making sexual innuendos about my ears, which most trolls do. So, Greg, you're safe right now. I enjoy you.
You slut.
That's your fault. You tip that over because you're dumbass sometimes.
Dude.
Totally, Mark, totally. I'm one of those people that thinks that giving kids a hamster, gerbil, any small pet as their first pet, as a practice pet, shame on you. If anything, they're the most delicate things that need a lot of attention and, well, not attention, but at least you have to watch them. I had a friend who let her hamster go down a flight of stairs in a ball. No, they're not for kids. Sorry. Small animals are not for children. Dogs, cats, yeah. They can get their tails pulled.
You can throw a cat clear across the room and they're fine.
Yeah. No, rodents and small animals, do not give those to children.
My roommate used to take my cat and put it in the washing machine and then set it to cycle, and then he would push the button so that the cat would go round, 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 and the cat was fine. I couldn't overpower my roommate because he was like twice as strong as me, and he knew karate.
What roommate are you talking about?
Cleo.
Cleo's a dumbass.
Yeah, he was a jerk.
Don't talk about Cleo anymore. I don't like Cleo.
Jamie, go to bed!
No, she's talking about something else.
Oh!
Yeah, if anything, those little fuzzy babies need, they need more attention sometimes.
Lychee, that was 100% abuse, but this was also like 2000, like the year 2000, where
There's a song about that.
I didn't really have I didn't have internet. Internet wasn't really a thing, so I wasn't aware of actual.
Oh my god.
Like I was a different person then too.
You know what video I can't watch? The one of the kids throwing puppies into a river. I get so mad.
Yeah.
So mad.
Hello, Eric the Banana.
Welcome,
How are you, bud?
banana. Jamie, go to bed.
Andale, mija, go to bed.
Shut up, Greg. I'll kick you. Piss me off, Greg. I know too many bad Gregs. Too many bad ones.
We ripped one Greg's shirt in half, into pieces.
I ate his shirt off him. Ate it. Actually, we use it to prevent bugs from coming in our room. Rip it like a band-aid, Jamie. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
We'll miss you. You need sleep. You got chitlins. Them little guys. Well, you have one, but you got the kids. Get on now. Go on. Do women eat flowers and clothing in madness like that?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
I don't know, DHT. You seem to make a lot of comics about. Are we talking about lizard women or just regular women?
I think it'd be a cool story element. Go with it.
Yeah, do it.
Fuck it. Go. Go. I like eating flowers. Yeah. Forget it. Lichen. I'm liking this lichen.
Patricia!
Patricia! Oh my god. Peppa Pig, y'all. Who here likes Peppa Pig? Don't you lie to me, I know y'all do.
Peppa Pig is my sister. I could see that. I could totally see that. DHT.
As a sign of rejection and not affection?
Yeah, like fuck your flower. I'm gonna eat it now. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, I would do that. If I knew it wasn't like poisonous, I'd eat it in front of him so he could cry. Could cry.
Get out of here, boy.
Oh, but did you show her all the Peppa Pigs that have been redubbed? Those are the best Peppa Pigs. Why did you do this? This is an awful idea.
Look, I have like 2 at a time. Every like 10 minutes.
Well, I have about 20 every minute.
Yeah.
Okay, not minute, but...
That's why you gotta...
Are you leaving for a long time?
I'm looking for my pan.
Okay.
My Peter Pan. Ow.
Just chill out. I think I want some popcorn now.
Yeah, sure.
You want to do that? Play Diablo 3 and watch Adventure Time?
Yeah, sure.
My life's cool.
What have you done with your life?
What have you done, Derek? No, they invented the piano key necktie. Wonder if the guy that invented the piano key necktie has seen Zoolander. So he'd be really mad about Mustafa.
Mustafa?
Yeah.
Mugatu.
Mugatu. Mufasa.
Mufasa? That motherfucker. I like tortoises.
I like turtles. Good job, Cass. Top notch.
You're on top of it, bro.
Get it, get it. Hmm. Render this a bit more. And a render.
Damn.
Okay, Cass.
Congratulations, dude.
I think I remember that episode.
I don't know what that is.
Well, they say a lot of supernatural things.
Oh, I see.
If I remember right. I think I might cut the stream and go relax before I have to go to a convention and lose my voice talking to people about trolls. Like real trolls, like fantasy trolls, not Twitch trolls. Sorry. Context. Context. I have to go sell my kids' book, and my coloring book, and my commissions, my original art. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
Yeah, I think we might do that. You want to do that? I'm trying to fill him in, but it's going to take too long. I don't feel like it right now. I've been doing too much. So, we would usually be streaming next tomorrow and Thursday and Saturday and Sunday, but we're going to be gone. So, the next time you'll see us, Monday on his channel, 9 p.m. CST, or Tuesday right here again at 9 p.m. CST. So, a week from today, we could see you again.
Yep.
So, yeah. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Thank you everyone who gave me a follow.
Yep.
I love you. You dealt damage to Boo here, which is cool. If you want to deal more damage over time, follows, donations, bits, and subscriptions will knock them down quite a bit. So, if ever you feel like it. But yeah, we're going to go relax because I'm burnt out from all my commissions. I'm going to come back though and I'm going to be rejuvenated for you next week. Okay? So you guys take care. Okay? And we'll see you soon. Alright? I love you.
Goodbye.
Bye!